is our idol. Materialism, wealth, salary, bank account. How big a barn are you trying to build? Right? It's greed fostered by pride. And we tend to get that wrong. There's nothing wrong with money. Please get a job and pay for yourself. Don't become a burden on the greater community, please. It's the love of money that is the root of all evil. Right? 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. For the love of money is a root of all sorts of evil, and some by longing for it have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. This is about greed, not money itself. You got to make money in order to be generous and selfless and sacrificial. So yeah, we distract ourselves with busyness. Yes, we struggle with riches and wealth. And probably third, for the American idols that we deal with, trying to fill the void we are born with, is fame. Fame and popularity. When your children go off to school and they're playing with their friends and they've got the playground, are you worried about how popular they are? How big their social group is? Because you're reinforcing that idea that popularity and fame will fill the void in their life. And it's a lie. It's an absolute lie. Fame and popularity do not bring what people need. What we need is we need happiness, satisfaction, and contentment. Isn't that what we really want? We want to be content, we want to be satisfied, and we want to be happy. And the lie that we buy is that our circumstances determine those three things. If our circumstances would change, then we would be content. Then we would be satisfied. Then we would be happy. But those three things are states of mind. It's the way you think about who you are and your situation, not the situation itself. That's the lie. You don't need your circumstances to change to be happy, satisfied, or content. The people you envy on the other side of that fence, that you think they have that, don't have satisfaction, contentment, or happiness. No change of status will do this. Rich people aren't more happy, satisfied, and content than poor people. Famous people aren't more satisfied, content, or happy than non-famous people. That kind of, it's just made up. We're going to be doing a Bible study this fall, October, November, and we're going to do that in Ecclesiastes, with or without the O. And Ecclesiastes is an examination of the meaning of life. And as this person examines the meaning of life, he is the wealthiest person in the land. He is the most famous, popular person in the land. He chases partying, sex, drugs, rock and roll. He chases monuments that will bear his name and his image for generations. He chases all the things that we think might make us happy, satisfied, and content. And the book of Ecclesiastes comes to the conclusion that it's all garbage. It's all meaningless. It doesn't matter at all. And in the end, the study in Ecclesiastes says you should fear and obey God. That's the meaning of life. Fear and obey God. All this other stuff is just garbage. It doesn't really matter, my friends. let's not be chasing it. You're better off to have one best friend who loves you for all of your faults, all of your problems, and all your garbage, and will answer the call at 3 o'clock in the morning when you need picked up. That person is more valuable to you in your life than having 45 people that will follow you around. I haven't stepped on your toes yet. The next one does it. Popularity,